When we look at the Earth, it seems permanent, solid, and unchanging. Yet, when we study it closely, we discover that this planet is alive with movement, transformation, and perfect balance. Earth sciences, which include geology, meteorology, hydrology, and environmental studies, allow us to see the hidden systems that make life possible. But beyond observation, there is a greater question. Is this harmony accidental, or is it a sign of design and purpose? The Quran draws our attention to this very point. And we have spread out the earth, and placed firm mountains on it, and caused everything to grow in due proportion. Surah Al-Hijr 15-19. In just one verse, we see geology, ecology, and balance all brought together. Let us begin with the mountains. To the casual observer, mountains are simply massive rocks reaching toward the sky. But modern geology has revealed that mountains have roots beneath the surface, extending deep into the crust, stabilizing tectonic plates. The Quran says, "Have we not made the earth a resting place and the mountains as stakes?" Surah An-Naba 78, 6-11. Stakes are driven into the ground to hold things steady, and, remarkably, this is exactly what mountains do. Without this stabilizing effect, the constant motion of tectonic plates could make the earth unstable, preventing life as we know it. Tectonic activity also gives birth to continents, creates fertile volcanic soils, and drives the carbon cycle that regulates Earth's climate. It is a system of balance, where destruction in one place leads to renewal in another. Volcanoes may seem destructive, yet they release gases essential for the atmosphere and minerals that enrich the soil. This cycle echoes the words, "He brings the living out of the dead, and brings the dead out of the living." Surah Ar-Rum 30-19. Now consider water. Every stream, river, and ocean is part of a vast system called the hydrological cycle. Rain falls, rivers flow, seas evaporate, and clouds carry moisture across continents. Without this cycle, land would dry, life would perish, and ecosystems would collapse. The Quran beautifully states, "And we made from water every living thing." Surah Al-Anbiya 21-30. Today, biologists confirm this. Every cell depends on water for structure, function, and energy. From the tiniest bacterium to the largest whale, all life is tied to the properties of this simple molecule. But water does more than sustain. It shapes the earth. Rivers carve valleys, glaciers sculpt mountains, and oceans regulate global temperatures. Even deserts owe their existence to water's absence. In every part of the earth, water is both a creator and a destroyer, a reminder of the fine balance in which our planet exists. The air we breathe is another miracle. Earth's atmosphere is made of just the right mix. About 21% oxygen for life, 78% nitrogen to regulate it, and trace gases like carbon dioxide to warm the planet. Too much oxygen would make fires uncontrollable. Too little, and animals could not survive. Too much carbon dioxide would overheat the planet, while too little would plunge it into ice. The Quran mentions this protection. "And we made the sky a protected ceiling, but they turn away from its wonders." Surah Al-Anbiya 21-32. This protected ceiling shields us from deadly radiation, burns up meteors before they strike, and maintains a climate stable enough for civilizations to flourish, and then the soil beneath our feet. What looks like ordinary dirt is actually a complex system, alive with organisms, minerals, and nutrients. Soil forms over thousands of years as rocks break down and plants decay, creating a thin, fragile layer that sustains agriculture. Without it, no food could grow, and human life would not last. The Quran reminds us, "And we sent down blessed rain from the sky and made grow thereby gardens and grain for harvest." Surah Qaf 59. From a scientific view, this is the nutrient cycle. rainwater dissolving minerals, plants absorbing them, and humans living from the harvest. But from a spiritual view, it is sustenance, perfectly arranged. Earth sciences also reveal the fragility of this balance. Climate change, deforestation, pollution, and overuse of resources threaten to disrupt systems that have sustained life for millennia. The Quran warns, corruption has appeared on land and sea because of what people's hands have earned, so he may let them taste part of what they have done, that they might return. Surah Ar-Rum 30:41. This verse reflects an ecological truth. Human activity affects Earth's systems. When we upset the balance, the planet responds with floods, droughts, and storms. Even earthquakes and natural disasters have meaning. They remind us of the Earth's power and our own vulnerability. A single shift in tectonic plates can destroy cities. Yet, these same processes recycle nutrients, renew ecosystems, and create fertile plains. In this, we are reminded that Earth is not a place of permanence. The Quran declares, "On the day the earth will be changed to another earth, and the heavens as well, and they will all appear before Allah, the One, the Prevailing." Surah Ibrahim 14:48. This world is temporary, carefully designed for a time before being transformed entirely. So, what does earth science teach us? That every mountain, every river, every grain of soil is part of a larger design. That balance is not an accident, but a sign. Science gives us the tools to measure, analyze, and predict. But revelation gives us the wisdom to see meaning in it all. The earth is not simply rock, water, and air. It is a home, finely tuned, perfectly balanced, and entrusted to us. To study it is not only to satisfy curiosity, it is to witness the artistry of its creator, to recognize responsibility, and to be inspired by the signs that lie beneath our feet and above our heads.